haven't you heard of First Nollywood TV?
Home of Nollywood movies.
Subscribe now.
First Nollywood TV. Don't touch that.
He was here, and he sounded alike.
And you're not doing anything about it. Basio, this young man is digging deeper and deeper into what we are doing. And if we do nothing, I am afraid, he is going to unmask this game that we have set up. I don't want it to happen.
Well, I had a little interaction with the young man. He's doing all this because he is in love with the princess.
And how is that supposed to be my business? Who is in love with who? When did we start discussing love, Basio? Can't you understand that this guy is going to unmask what we are doing, and the time has come for us to treat him like an enemy? Why are you not understanding that?
So how do you intend to do that?
Basio, you are the one who keeps a network of boys who are ready to do the unthinkable. I want you to brief your boys immediately. They have to move and turn that young man off. And he must be made to look like an accident.
Well, Chief, I told you from the very onset, this is just a game.
And so?
I do not intend to spill any blood for this.
Are you serious? Did you just say that to me? How can you say a thing like that, Basio the Anointed? Do you at all understand what you are targeting? You are targeting Oronto Oil Corporation. You need to understand that this is oil money. And people who are targeting oil money must understand that what we are calling a game is actually oil war.
So what is your argument?
My argument is very simple. Behind every 1 billion naira, there is a crime. I need you to understand that Oronto Oil Corporation that you are targeting is a multi-billion naira business that belongs to Oronto people. That is the company you are targeting. And if you must convince me that you have what it takes to sit at the helm of affairs of that corporation, then you must be ready to commit the crime. That is to say, you are not only going to kill just one person. You are going to continue killing everybody who is going to become a problem for us realizing that objective.
Chifunazi, you have just changed the rule of the game in the middle of the game.
And
I'll see what I can do about that, and I will get back to you.
And Basio the Anointed, I want to equally inform you that when the rhythm of the music changes, the dancers automatically must change their dancing steps.
I like the sound of that.
My princess, your brother is angry with you.
And that is my problem exactly. Why is he angry?
He said it's over a week. You promised to give him a good response on Basil, but you're not doing that.
So why would that make him angry? Oh yes, I told him I was going to give him a response on his proposal, but I've not been able to come into a conclusion. And why can't he understand that?
My princess, it beats my imaginations that you're doing this to a man like Basil the Anointed.
You know Sam, right?
Yes, my princess.
Sam is a sound lawyer. And if a sound lawyer like Sam thinks Basil should be disregarded, will you dismiss a man like Sam?
My princess, I won't lie to you. Sam is a Confucianist. I have known that for years. Forget about him and marry Basil, and you will have peace of mind. I know him. Yes.
A young man who has lived with us all his life. He's not just a lawyer, but a good one at that. He thinks we should all hold on and allow him do his investigations. And you all are here piling pressure as if you're brothers to Basil. What the hell is going on?
My princess, you are bringing in unnecessary interpretation into this. And that is not good.
I don't even know why I called you here.
Sorry, my princess.
But you know what? I will be honest with you. Yes, I do like Basil. But I am not in a hurry to marry him. He has to wait. I will take a decision, but I will take it by myself.
Okay, my princess. If you say so, the decision is yours to make. But I have to take my leave.
What is even wrong with all of them? What is wrong with them?
Zunaga, you see, I was the one who asked Scorpion to thrill you. Here.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, you have advanced ahead of him. So, he was not able to find anything on you.
Basil,
The Anointed.
is this why you called me? I have told you that your scorpions cannot track me down. I was trained by the masters of Oposi. So your boys, they are nothing near me.
Zananga, I want us to work together. You see, I have slept over this. And I discovered that there is no reason for us to fight each other.
And how is that possible? When you have insulted my personality so badly.
You may not believe what I am about to say, but it is the truth. I do not love the princess. My efforts to marry her is business. Simply to hijack the Oronto Oil Corporation. Zenanga, I want you to work with me in achieving this great objective.
So what were you doing with Fiona the other day?
Nothing. She only came here uninvited to register her displeasure. Of course, I told her the truth. Zenanga, Fiona is not the issue here now. Oronto Oil Corporation is up for grabs. I want you to pull that stunt.
There is only one thing I need from you.
To marry you, of course. Once the dust settles, I will do just that. Of course, you know how special you are to me. Zenanga, accept to walk with me, and everything will fall in place.
I don't know where to start. This ain't also not
My Zenanga.
I don't know where to start. This ain't also not
Onaze,
Your Majesty.
I am aware that he has been calling her to hear her response. Until now, she has continued to say she's not yet ready with her response.
That is where you have to come in, Your Majesty. Clarion is just but a child, and she does not understand the importance of this union. I feel you have to sit her down, open her eyes, and make her understand the importance of this marriage.
Honestly, Chief Onaze, it may surprise you to know that I am not aware of the exact gain of this marriage, except for the fact that I know that he will take care of my daughter.
Definitely, Your Majesty. Basio the Anointed is going to take real care of your daughter. Now, coming to the gain of this marriage, Your Majesty, I am not supposed to be telling you this because it is actually a privileged information. But you are not just my king. You are my personal friend, and I know you are not going to go out of your way to begin to tell Basio the Anointed that I was the one that told you anything.
Come on, Chief Onaze. You are not going to reduce the king to a gossip. Of course not. But what is this privileged information?
Well, Basio the Anointed, as I speak with you, Your Majesty, is already partnering with a Swiss company to establish a private refinery here in Oronto Kingdom. That refinery will work closely with the corporation and will be providing like 1,000 employment opportunities for our teeming young population.
Wow! This is amazing.
You see what I'm talking about?
Incredible.
Part of the game.
What is keeping him?
The princess, Your Majesty. He wants to feel like a member of the royal family. If the princess will accept to be his wife, I can tell you that work is going to commence immediately on the site for that refinery.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Oh, greetings.
Greetings, Chief Onaze.
Beautiful maiden that serves the king. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I can see the kind of things you drink, Your Majesty.
Very nice.
One must keep body and soul together. Excuse me. Hello. Yes. What did you just say? Now listen to me. Do everything to be sure you are on top of the situation. Okay, I will make some calls and I'll get back to you. Okay?
Your Majesty, what is it? What happened?
Chief Onaze, I will call you.
What? You're just...
Tommy!
This should have killed him this night. Why did he not take it?
Matron, this is the second time you've invited me over to the orphanage, and you've not said anything to me. Just so you know, my instincts tells me that something is wrong. And I will appreciate it if you open up and tell me what the problem is. Please.
Promise me you will not vent your anger on me.
Come on, Matron. You know me too well. You know me that I do not get angry easily. Please tell me, what have you done or what is wrong?
I believe you started liking him because I told you what he has been doing for the orphanage.
Are you talking about Silva? What happened? What did he do?
I lied, my princess. They paid me to tell you the lie. In fact, they staged everything.
Staged? What are you talking about? Who staged what? Who paid you? What are you saying, Matron?
That day I told you he donated 1 million naira to the orphanage. I lied. He has never brought anything to the orphanage. It was planned for him to start making the proposal.
Matron, to be honest with you, I am confused. But okay, fine. How much did he pay you?
200,000. I'm ashamed of myself anytime I remember what happened. Forgive me, my princess.
Matron, it's fine. We are only humans and it's normal for us to make mistakes. The good thing is that you've realized what you've done and you're ready to make amends. Who am I to judge you? Okay, you know what we're going to do? I will give you back the 200,000 he gave you. Return it back to him and tell him that your conscience has been freaking you. Okay?
I may not be able to prove this, but I believe this man. Truth is, I never trusted that man.
Do you know the man that we are talking about here? Chief Onazi, second in command to the king of Oronto Kingdom.
Don't let his position deceive you. He is only using you to achieve his dream of becoming the king.
Well, that is the plan. He is to become king of Oronto Kingdom, while I will be in charge of the Oronto Oil Corporation. We have an agreement, and he is doing everything to see that happen.
That man has other plans. As soon as he becomes the king, he will assassinate you. And he will impose his secret wife, the one he positioned in the palace, the maiden that had been poisoning the king. She will run the corporation.
Oh, come on, Bokito. These are only wild imaginations. How can Chief Onaze assassinate me, Basiu the Anointed? Now that is impossible.
My name is Bokito, Bambino l'Italiano. I go extra mile to prove my point. Listen to this.
That was exactly the understanding we had. He is going to become the president of Oronto Oil Corporation. And then I am going to become the king of Oronto. But that is nonsense. It is not going to happen. I am in the position to tell you that. You're asking me why? I am telling you what is going to happen. Basio the Anointed is a criminal. A criminal already on the wanted list of the FBI.
That fool who is parading himself in Oronto as Basio the Anointed cannot travel to any of the Western countries because he knows that the FBI will get him arrested. I am only hoping that the princess will not get to find out before allowing her shears to be joined with his. When that happens, I am going to get him arrested. Then the king is going to die of heart attack. And then I am going to hijack not only the oil corporation, and I will equally become the king of Oroto. Don't worry. Don't ask me how I am going to do that. But the truth is that it is going to be done. Listen to me. My name is Shifonaze of Oroto Kingdom, the deadly schemer who has never failed in any scheme.
They want to take away what belongs to me. Okonkwo, many day and night I find her to.
And that is the man you said you trust.
Obasi bineli we bianuro, bianuro akwa mnibo. Nenchina somukulu, fani rena wazia kafa megidebo chimo.
Is this the way to permanently avoid this marriage? Huh? How can you say such despicable words about the man?
Andrew, I am telling you the truth. That man Basio staged everything just to get to me. There must be a reason why he really wants me to marry him. And this is where I want you to get involved. I want you to positively look into this matter and figure out what he's up to.
How did you find out?
The poor woman he lured to sin has been battling with her conscience. She kept on inviting me to the orphanage without uttering a word. And I am so glad that today she finally opened up. Yes, she told me all his plans, and to be honest, that man has no shame. I regret ever giving him a listening ear.
Could it be that Sam has been right all along?
Absolutely right. And you know, Sam deserves an apology from you because you kept on saying he's wrong.
Oh, princess, it hasn't got into that.
I'm afraid it is. Sam has been telling us that something is wrong somewhere. But you kept on dismissing him and calling him a negative-minded lawyer. Now that you know that Basio is indeed a con man, Sam deserves a genuine apology from you.
I think you should stop wasting your time with the princess. When I'm here to give you whatever you want.
And what exactly do you think I want?
A woman who will be there for you at all times. A woman who is ready to love you unconditionally. I am that woman. Having waited for you to make the bold step first, you refused. As a civilized woman, I decided to do it first. Myself. I hope you won't turn me down.
Sex was not cheap when we were growing up. Women like you demystified sex and made it so cheap.
Basio, are you insulting me now because I came to you?
Well, apart from sex, what else can you offer? I mean, what else can you bring to the table?
Come on. Basil. I'm only trying to take care of you. Just give me a chance.
Princess Clarion of Oronto Kingdom. The blood that will flow in my vein forever. I am glad to hear your voice.
Something tells me you don't love me.
I do not only love you, I am willing to love you forever. You know why? There is something in you that I have never seen in any other woman.
Oh, really? What exactly is it?
Very well, princess. Can I see you tonight? Because there are things that are better discussed face to face.
Where do you want us to see?
It will be an insult to ask you to come to my place. I will come to the palace with your permission.
I'm sorry, but I cannot see you tonight. I want to see you tomorrow, and that's the actual reason I called you.
Place and time.
In the palace. You can come anytime you want. I will be home all through.
Very well, princess. I will be hoping to see you by noon tomorrow. Please do take care of yourself for me.
They want to take away what belongs to me. Okonkwo, many day and night, I find hard to believe what I see. Yeah, Obasi bineli we bianuro, bianuro akwa mnigo. Tenchina so mukulu, fani rena wazia kafa megidebo chimo. I find hard to believe what I see. Yeah, Obasi bineli we bianuro, bianuro akwa mnigo. Tenchina so mukulu, fani rena wazia kafa megidebo chimo. Mabuno ye kametolo. Tenchina faso mukulu, fani rena wazina kafa megidebo chimo. Chibere,